And we're not done talking disasters. A nuclear war can only spell disaster. A nuclear war between India and Pakistan more so. Besides the loss of human life and destruction of cities, such a conflict will trigger global starvation. These are the findings of a new report, and we've decided that we must show it tonight because the world must know why it is important to force Pakistan to dismantle its terror infrastructure.
Pulwama 2019, Uri 2016, Gurdaspur 2015, Mumbai 2008, Parliament attack 2001. Terror from Pakistan has time and again hurt India, but now India is striking back. The surgical strikes post-Uri and the Balakot airstrikes after Pulwama have changed the game. India will set the rules and not silently suffer Pak-sponsored terrorism. If India's response doesn't stop Pakistan's misadventures, then this report should. 19 scientists from Europe and the US have released a damning report. It predicts some of the fallouts of a limited nuclear war between India and Pakistan. Unprecedented planet-wide food shortage. Starvation lasting more than a decade. Crop failings in several countries that leads to destruction of food supplies of 1 billion people. And even the possibility of a devastating reduction in the global mean temperature. The study only considers a small-scale nuclear war, in which both countries detonate about 50 bombs each. That's less than 1% of the world's nuclear arsenal, which is a mind-numbing figure of about 14,000 nuclear weapons. Yes, 14,000. Russia and the USA have more than 6,000 nuclear warheads each. France, China and UK have over 300. While India and Pakistan have close to 150 nuclear weapons each in their armory. If detonated together, these nuclear bombs have the potential to wipe out humanity. Firestorms from such bombings would release 5 million tons of soot into the atmosphere that would spread globally and absorb sunlight, lowering the global temperature by 1.8 degrees Celsius. Rainfall will drop by 8%, causing failure of crops, a worldwide food shortage and starvation lasting a decade. The lead scientist Jonas Jagermeier from NASA's Goddard Institute says that this scenario would exceed the largest famine in documented history. 70 largely poor countries with a population of 1.3 billion people would see food supplies drop by more than 20%. Developed nations may still be able to buy and produce crops, but 70 of the poorest nations in the world may just not be able to cope with an Indo-Pak nuclear conflict. Somalia, Niger, Rwanda, Honduras, Syria, Yemen and Bangladesh would see unimaginable famine and death. Climatologist and co-author Alan Robock says that more people could die outside the target area due to famine and starvation. All of this sounds scary, and it is. It should ring the world's alarm bells. It should jolt the world into action to force Pakistan to dismantle its terror networks. A complete global denuclearization, though ideal, remains an elusive dream. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.